Okay, hey, it's Jackie from Cruising the World with Jackie. So today we're going to talk about Cozumel. Now, normally I go to Paradise Beach. I love Paradise Beach, but this time I discovered someplace new. And I'll get into it in the video, but when we pulled into Cozumel, it looked like it was going to pour. It looked like it was going to have a big storm. It was dark, and I was like, I don't want to spend the money out to Paradise, the admission fee. I don't do the all-inclusive. I just do the admission fee, but I didn't want to do all that if it was going to pour. So I got on my phone and Googled beach, I don't know what beach bars, beach resort, something near the port. And it came up with No Name Bar. Now, it literally, you can see it. Now, we were at the port by the shopping center, and we could see the mega store from the balcony. We didn't have a balcony, but from the balconies, and it was directly across the street from there. So you'll see the video. We had a good time there. A couple things, it's not as nice as Paradise, but it's free. So if you're a budget traveler, it's great. If you have other excursions and you only are going to have a couple hours in the port, perfect. It's right near the port. Now, I know there are two ports in Cozumel, but it's pretty much in between both of them. So you can get back to the ship really quickly. It is a crew bar. So, there were I'd say about 4 tables that weren't crew. The rest were crew. So if you're a young girl, or I guess a young guy, it'd be a really fun place to go. It has a swim-up pool. The swimming wasn't optimal from it, but I think that just had to do with the storm, because there's a place you can go swimming, and you'll see my video. It was a little too rough for me to get in. Of course, I'm 60, so I am a good swimmer, but I wasn't going to chance it. But there were a crew jumping off. It was really fun. So there is a place to go swimming. I wouldn't have done it that day, but if it had been a nicer weather, I probably would have. So here's my summary of it. It's a fun place for a couple hours. It is not real ritzy. There's a swim-up pool bar. The people were nice. It was close to the port, and it was free. So if you're a budget traveler, you're a younger person who likes maybe more of a party atmosphere, I think it would be perfect. If you only have a couple hours in the port, like you've done another excursion, perfect. Or if you want to check out the port and you only want to spend an hour or two at the pool beach, perfect. So check out my video. I'm glad I found it. We will go there again, I'm sure. So enjoy. Okay, so the plan in Cozumel was to go to the Paradise Beach, but it looks like it's going to pour. So it's about $16 to $20 over then back, plus the admission. We just didn't want to do that if it was going to rain and we get an hour or less. So I looked up, and this place is called the No Name Beach Bar, and it is literally right across from the mega store. So I don't know, it was about 2 blocks, maybe not even 2 blocks from the ship, and we can see the ship. I just took lovely pictures. It's a cute little. It's next to the Hotel Barracuda, or it's probably part of it. But they have chairs. They have chairs and a pool. I'll show you. So here it is. So I'm gonna have to get up to show you this. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you could get in the water. I'm a good swimmer, but I'm not even sure about that. I actually did have a chair that you can kind of hang on to, but it looks a little bit too rough for me. Although there is like no, that's for next door. So yeah, that might be a little dangerous. But there's a pool and loungers.
and we're sitting at this table right here. There's the cruise ship, literally right there. It's about 2 blocks. It's right across from the mega store, which if you've been to Cozumel before, or even if you haven't, when you get to Cozumel, you'll know where that is. So it's a cute little beach bar. I found it online because, like I said, we didn't want to pay that price for Paradise if it was going to be a bad day weather-wise. You know, it's not cheap to go, and then if you're only going to be a couple hours. There is a carnival ship down at the next pier. You can't see it from here because we're in a little bit, but when we were on the ship we saw it. I don't know which one it is, but there is one. Yeah, so this is attached to the Hotel Barracuda, but it will say No Name Beach Club, and it's very nice so far. It's a nice place to hang out for a few hours. We'll probably do that and then go over to the mega store and then probably back to the ship. If it rains, then we've lost no money. We'll have a couple drinks here, we'll go in the pool, and enjoy Cozumel a little bit. So my take on the No Name Beach Club is that it's definitely mostly crews gonna come. They do have t-shirts that just basically says for crew, by crew. You know, it's not a first class place, but it is perfect if you want a couple hours close to the port and you want some drinks and a pool. It's perfect. There's no charge. You just, you know, pay as you go kind of thing. They have a swim up bar in the pool. You know, the pool could use some work. It's got some tiles missing, but it's nothing that's going to prevent you from having a good time. And like I said, we were going to go all the way to Paradise Beach. Okay, that's $20 basically, I think. I think it's $16 plus tip, so let's say $20 one way, $20 back, that's $40 plus the entrance fee. Now, we don't normally do the all-exclusive because we don't really drink. So we normally do the pay-as-you-go option, which I still think it's $10 to get in. I'm sorry, I'd have to look that up. I'll look that up and put it up here when I edit. So we were thinking we were probably going to be $60 out, and it looks like it's going to pour any minute. It's dark and windy, so we didn't really want to do that. So to me, this is a perfect little place. We'll see what the food's like. Okay, so here is our ship, the MSC Divina, and if I scroll around slowly so you don't get whiplash, you can just kind of see the end of the carnival ship. The very end. I'm going to move a little closer, but this thing that I'm standing on is a little scary. Yeah, so you can just see it down there. Just a hint of it, a little bit of the whale tail. I don't know which carnival ship it is. I'd have to look at the what's in port today thing. So all of these little hotels here have access to the water. It's really, the current is a little high today for me to get in, but all of them have spaces that you can get in. That's the Margaritaville, which doesn't look like, that blue building doesn't look like it's open anymore. It looks like it's all closed up. See, Margaritaville. I mean, I might be wrong, but it doesn't look like it's open. There used to be an option close to the port too. when I looked up, it didn't look like it was open anymore. But this no name bar is fine. There's a lot of crew here now, so obviously it is a crew bar. So it's good. And there's the pier right there. It's about 3 blocks once you have to go through that stupid shopping center and walk down. It's right across from the mega store. Okay, so the crew is over there and they're jumping off of that. It's kind of scary because the ocean is a little rough today. There were 2 guys, and then before I knew it, I couldn't get my camera going, but I think she's gonna jump. She's thinking about it. There she goes. Into the water. They do have a sign. I don't think I can get it over here. No. There's a sign over there that basically says crew member injury, call this number. Now I think I know why. Because they have a few drinks and they jump off the seawall. Okay, I'm like everybody's mom. I'm like watching after them. I'm like, come in please. See the waves? I mean, I think the current is pretty strong. They gotta come back over here where the steps are. So that's pretty far. And I think the current is going the other way, so. Crew members having fun at the No Name Bar. Getting their nerves up. Woohoo! The last impressions of the No Name Bar. We've spent most of the afternoon here. We had food. The food was good. My husband didn't like the one drink he got, but to be honest, I wasn't sure he was going to like it when he ordered it. It definitely is a crew bar. Lots of crew. You'll see my videos. They're jumping off. They're having a great time. You know, it's good for a couple things. If A, you're a budget cruiser and you don't want to spend the admissions or the taxi rides to the other beach clubs, I think this is fine. It has a pool. The water off of, it is on the ocean, but the water was a little rough to get in today, but I don't think that's a normal day. That's why we came here, because we thought it was going to pour. And it didn't, so we probably could have went to Paradise. But if you're a budget cruiser, this is fine. You know, it has a pool, it's on the water, it had good drinks, it had good food. They don't charge you a fee, you just pay for your food and your drinks. The crew made it fun. I mean, they were jumping off into the water. So I would do it again. I do really like Paradise, but you know, it's $20 there, or $16 plus tip, so about $20 back. That's $40 plus the admissions. So this is a great alternative if you're on a budget, or like today, it's a nasty kind of day and you don't want to go all that way and then not be able to enjoy it because it poured down rain and you have to come back. It literally is across the street from the mega store, which you can see from the ship. So it was about 2.5 blocks walk. Not bad, easy to come and go. Spend an hour, spend 2 hours, spend the whole day. I think we spent about 4 hours here. We had food, drinks. We're going to wrap it up here and then go over. I always like looking at the mega store. I usually don't buy anything, but it's just interesting to me to see what they have. Came into the mega store. I like to just check out what they got. We brought a little bit of candy and some coffee, candy and cookies that my husband likes, or wants to try, I guess I should say. They look like they go with tea. That's right off the main drag. The No Name Bar is directly across the street in that orange building. There looks like there's another beach bar right next to it, Jeannie's. I'm just hanging out waiting for him to use the ladies' room, the men's room, and then we'll go. Oh, sorry. I'm in the way, waiting for him. There's some pit beef or some kind of barbecue going on outside in the parking lot. And right behind it, you can see the ship. So we're really close to the ship. If you wanted to come here, just look around. I find it interesting. Prices and see what, I don't know, other brands and all. We spent about half an hour and just look around before we go back to the ship. Alright guys, but it smells delish. So this is the main road by the little souvenir places. Tattoos, if you want to get a tattoo. I don't recommend that, but if you wanted to do that, you could. Places, kids, don't get a tattoo in Mexico. It's that they make you do in Cozumel. There's the port, but only crew can go through there. So they make you go through this shopping center and walk across up there. It's a pain. A lot of stalls, a lot of shops, Starbucks, Hooters, Starbucks, Diamonds International, of course, everywhere. I'm sure there's a DeSoul's here somewhere too. Oh, I think this is it here. It's like a maze to find the escalators to go up, or the stairs, or whatever. Yeah. And on the second floor of all these shops. We went through Diamond International. So I don't know if that's the normal way, but that's the way they directed us. I think it's this little shortcut. And here we are, going back into the port area, the official port area. We're at security level 1. I guess that's good.
Thank you.
And now back down. This is a little bit of a walk, but we took the bike in. We're gonna try to walk it to get off some of that food and drinks we had. Here is the ferry. If I'm right, I think it goes to Playa del Carmen, which I think we've been to. And we're good. Hopefully we can go in at this first one. How long do you think this pier is, Brian?
100 yards.
But not only a football field? I would have said 2 football fields. He says 1.
That's about a football field.
So it's not so bad, I guess. But they do have plenty of bike guys here. Of course, the ship's only got 1,200 people, so that probably helps too. I was nice seeing the crew can get off. They told us that. And then, because I asked if they needed anything at the mega store, on our cabin steward said they were getting off. And the little bar we went to, it was full of crew. So that was nice, because I know some cruises are not letting their crew get off. So it was nice. See the Carnival ship from our ship. It's at the other dock. I guess that's about maybe a mile down the beach. So just for reference. It's 3:30. We have to be back on by 4:15. So no pier runners yet. We'll have to wait and see. Pretty steady stream for that. There's only 1,200 people on this ship, so I'm going to show you where the no-name bar is. So if you see the mega sign, and then the building that's like turquoise, terracotta, I guess, in front of it, that is the No Name Bar. Oh, let me go that way a little bit. Sorry. So that's where we were. So it's really close. I'll try to do slowly so you don't get whiplash. I know I'm not really good at that. So you have to go through that mega shopping center and come out. I'd say it's about 2.5 blocks. It doesn't seem very long. Once you get out of that shopping center, it doesn't seem long at all. So I do see some people running, but they still got a half an hour. So I'm gonna say they're probably crew that should have been on before now. They run, then they walk fast. They're getting ready to run again. They're right in the middle. 3 of them. Walking very fast. Looks like they have a friend up in the front of them. Maybe they were just catching up with their friends, but usually crew has to be on before the passengers. They kind of slow down. And now it looks like an ambulance is coming up the pier. We've seen that once before where somebody broke their leg and had gone to the hospital and was brought back. They're not going very fast. That biker behind them is going to pass them. It's going to go out of my sight, so it's definitely coming to the ship. We're the only thing on this pier. The ambulance looks like it's coming down to our entrance. Ambulance! Ambulance! It's coming. You'll see it in a minute. I don't know if they're dropping off or picking up. A lot of officers down there. They're waiting for it. It's stopped back there. No, it looks like it's turning around. backing up to the entrance. I don't know if it's picking up somebody or dropping somebody off. Those officers are there, like they know it's coming. I don't know. Somebody's getting out of the front. They're opening up the back. Definitely opening up the back. I think somebody, unfortunately, is going to get in there. This is why you have travel insurance, people. Okay, they're bringing the stretcher out with equipment on it. There's nobody on it. Oh my, they're coming on the ship. Yes, this is why you have travel insurance. Yes, I'm a nervous Nelly, but there's people just walking casually. It's 4:10. We're supposed to be out of here at 4:15. Now, whatever this ambulance situation is, we're probably not going to get out of here at 4:15. But they don't seem like in any urgent way walking down. Just strolling down. Taking its time, so I'm thinking it's not life threatening. Because they've been sitting there, the person's been in there for a few minutes now, and they're not even taking off yet. Yeah, unfortunately, they're taking somebody off. I don't want to go too close into the picture for privacy reasons. But yeah, unfortunately, they're taking somebody off. Taking somebody to the hospital. They don't have oxygen or anything on the person, so hopefully it's not too serious. It doesn't look like anybody's going with them. It makes me wonder if it's not a crew member. I surely wouldn't want my loved one to go to a Mexican hospital by himself. Him or her, I couldn't tell. Us are out running. Maybe 2 officers. Here's the ambulance. Gas people were just scrolling down the pier after we're supposed to be gone. See ya. See ya. There's even more behind them. And more. Looks like the officers are coming back now. They went down. an excursion that was late. They know they're going to be waited. I don't know. More, even more. So maybe it was an excursion. Oh, it looks like they're in a hurry. At least those people are coming on a bike. We're going to pass these other people in a minute. Let's see if I can get a little better. People just scrolling by. 4:20. Here comes more. Group up here by the building. And then one down in the right hand corner. Some coming into view now. Nobody really hurrying. $4.15 and people just strolling casually back. I don't even look concerned. I have a nervous Nelly I'm always on way before.